As you can see, we're starting from a base coat of mechanical standard grey, and I can now apply a layer of less serious red over all of the red details. I'm going to start highlighting this beautiful burgundy color with Mephiston red. I'm going to turn my Mephiston red into a glaze, sort of this consistency you can see here, very thin. And I'm going to start doing layers of this on top of the base coat here, basically picking up all of the raised surfaces and moving my brush towards the areas I want to be highlighted. It's very important we leave the first coat to dry before applying more coats. On top of that glazing, I'm also going to do an edge highlight, a thick edge highlight on all of the cloak. Also here on the bottom part of the cloak, I'm going to do a bit of weathering, so I'm just going to do some random lines, some dots, that kind of stuff. The same as we did on the armor, but we can be bolder here. We want to build this glazing carefully until we reach pure Mephiston red. With the Mephiston red highlight now done, I'm going to move into Evilson Scarlet for our last volumetric highlight. Again, I'm thinning this down to a thin consistency, as you can see here, and I'm going to apply it again volumetrically all over the cape. Especially concentrating it towards the top of the cape. I want to leave the bottom side more in shadows. But of course, as we did before, on top of that I'm going to do a thin edge highlight all across. With the Evilson Scarlet highlight now finished, I'm going to move into Wild Rider Red, and what I'm going to do is a thin edge highlight all across the red cloth. With that highlight of Wild Rider Red now done, I'm going to move into the next step. This will be Fire Dragon Bright. And the idea here is to make the same edge highlight as I did before, but concentrating it more towards the tips and races of the folds. With that highlight done, I'm going to move into the last one for the cape. This will be Luganath Orange, and I will just do very small dots of this, just in the very corners of each fold. For example, there. And also here. And top side of each fold as well. Maybe a dot here where the maximum light will hit, things like that. Very simple highlight.